Hi, I'm Antonio Villaraigosa, Mayor of the City of Los Angeles, and I'm excited to welcome my friend and colleague Kevin Johnson, the Mayor of Sacramento, here to Los Angeles to support the LA Urban League and their initiative around place-based neighborhoods and organizing to improve the quality of a neighborhood by taking a comprehensive, holistic approach to addressing the major issues affecting the quality of life of those neighborhoods. And I believe that starts with education. I've said many times I'm here today because there was a Civil Rights Act. I'm here today because the country was opened up to me. But I'm also here today because I can read and write. And in our schools, too many of our kids can't read and write today. And we need to transform what we're doing in our schools. We need to reform and improve the quality of instruction in our schools, focus on teacher effectiveness, and importantly, empower our communities to be involved and be the real stakeholders that they are. So I'm happy to be here, and again, honored to be here with my buddy and friend, a leader, by the way, who has taken this issue of education reform and really made it a national issue of import.
And your reason here today?
Kevin Johnson, Mayor of Sacramento. I'm here to support my friend, the Mayor of Los Angeles, because the Lakers are in the playoffs and he wanted another mayor rooting for the Lakers, so I figured I'd come to town at his invitation. And then we're also here to support the Los Angeles Urban League. They're doing great work looking at holistic community efforts. And when you think about youth empowerment, when you think about health, when you think about economic development, all those issues are extremely important in our community. And we're here to share best practices. And I'm always here to borrow, beg, and steal from some of the things that Mayor Villaraigosa is doing here in Los Angeles.
Okay, what do you think about the importance of an event like this to our community?
I think it's very important to one, take a survey of what the assets are to transform a community. Two, to bring all of the stakeholders and involve them in that transformation. Three, to focus resources in a smart, strategic way, and I think that's what the Urban League is trying to do around Crenshaw High School. I think we have a model with the Harlem zone that focuses on transformation of neighborhoods. And
Mr. Johnson, how important is this type of event, not only for this neighborhood, but other neighborhoods as well?
Yeah, I'm here in Los Angeles to support the Los Angeles Urban League because of the work they're doing when you think about holistic communities. I think they're featuring 3 different organizations to look at and study. Everybody talks about the Harlem Children's Zone in Los Angeles, on the East Coast, but on the West Coast, Mayor Villaraigosa, they have cities that are doing this exact work here in our community. So one is working with the California Endowment Association, Bob Ross, and the work they're doing with building healthy communities, certainly neighborhoods that work with the Urban League, and then there's also Best LA in terms of First Five. So I think there's 3 really good programs here for us to study and look at.
Now, education was a big platform for you. How does nonprofits, along with services provided from the city, just kind of combine to give our kids the best chance with education?
well, if a great neighborhood is anchored by a great neighborhood public school, then great cities are anchored by strong and great public school systems. And in too many of our urban areas, the fact is that anchor is more of a weight than a buoy that lifts. And to the extent that they're not currently performing to the golden standard that California public schools once were, I think it's incumbent on mayors to get involved. And I'll just be unequivocal in complimenting Mayor Johnson, who has really played a very progressive leading role in this issue. we need to understand that if we're going to compete with world-class cities, if America is going to compete, we've got to do something to improve the quality of our schools. That begins with funding them, and my hope is that Governor Brown will be successful in extending the current taxes so that we can fund our schools. We're currently at 47th in per pupil spending, but it also means that we got to do more with the money we have. That we've got to stretch those dollars by focusing on teacher effectiveness, by doing what we can to innovate and really set a higher standard in terms of accountability and success in our schools. And Mayor Johnson has been a leading advocate nationally on this issue.
Now, you're the keynote speaker. What do you anticipate, or what are you looking forward to the audience taking from some of your, speeches, or what you're going to be able to say today?
I think one of the things that I'm going to share today with the community is that you have to have a holistic approach, and economic development, community revitalization, education are all part of a formula in a community if you want it to be successful. And we as mayors know you can't have a great city without great schools. And I'm here to talk about the work that's happening in Los Angeles. Again, as a young mayor, I've been mentored by Mayor Villaraigosa. There's a lot of things that we can do as mayors to continue to pound the pavement on issues that are really important. But I will tell you, front and center is always going to be education.
Okay, if you can just state your name, and then after he states his name, you state your name, and you guys say, we're here to support the Spring Symposium by the Urban League.
Can we just say we're here to support the Urban League?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a lot easier. Hi, my name is Antonio Villaraigosa. I'm mayor of the city of Los Angeles, and I'm here to support the Los Angeles Urban League.
And I'm Kevin Johnson, mayor of Sacramento, Antonio Villaraigosa's sidekick, and I too am here to support the LA Urban League.
Younger and more handsome sidekick.
Maybe younger,
And more
definitely
athletic.
not more athletic, not handsomer.